Well, speaking of the election, some major developments in America's election headquarters as voters in 3 western states gear up for presidential contests tomorrow. For the GOP, dozens of delegates in Arizona and Utah are at stake. Same for the Democrats, except Idaho is in the mix too. And in Utah, technology playing a role where for the very first time, folks have the option to vote online. And Peter Doocy is live for us in Salt Lake City, Utah with more. Peter, how in the world is this going to work?
Heather, I'll tell you, the system was set up, the online system was set up to keep turnout as high as possible because Utah Republicans, for the first time, are holding caucuses instead of the traditional primaries. And since the caucuses are kind of a big time commitment, and time commitments can scare some voters away, they are letting people stay at home and cast ballots from their couch. As many as 40,000 Utah Republicans may utilize the new web-based ballot. That would be among the most ever to vote online in any American primary. It should be easy to use, but there are concerns it's also easy to hack with some privacy and cybersecurity experts. The company in charge of the equipment, though, Smartmatic, says there have not been any breaches during testing and that there are backups just in case of a crash or any other sort of outside interference. But before any ballots have been cast, online or in person, voters here have been caught in the middle of a brutal back and forth about Mitt Romney's faith. Donald Trump questioned if Utah's own Mitt Romney was even a Mormon after Romney announced that he's going to vote for Cruz on Tuesday, and that is a comment that drew quick condemnation from the other 2 Republicans still running.
Sad yesterday to see Donald Trump stand up in Utah and call into question Mitt Romney's faith. That has no place in politics. That is wrong.
I don't question people's religion. They have to be what they have to be. It's not my place to judge. Okay? Thank you all.
But Donald Trump now says he was just kidding when he questioned Romney's beliefs.
I said it in a joking way, but they can take it any way. You can take it any way you want. The Mormons are very smart people. I know many Mormons. I don't think Mitt Romney is a smart person. I never have thought he was a smart person. But the Mormons are very smart people.
And there's a new poll by the local newspaper, the Deseret News, that lists the economy and national security as far and away the 2 issues that are most going to motivate Utah Republicans tomorrow. But we've been speaking to some folks who plan to vote online and in person here on the sidewalk in downtown Salt Lake City, and a lot of them are telling us that the most important thing to them is putting a conservative on the Supreme Court. So add that to the list. Heather?
Wait a minute, vote online and in person, not the same person voting online and in person, right? Peter?
Right, either or, whichever one you want.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll see what happens.